I wanted to test something. Could I paint an entire seascape without using blue? Using the Daniel Smith Watercolor Sticks and a limited mixing palette, this turned into a really interesting experiment. Let's get started. Okay, so first I'm going to make some marks with the wax crayon resist. This is the Paul Rubens hot press paper that I'm using today. I kind of just want to make some marks through here. We'll see what they look like. Let's come in with this is Jerry's Artorama. This is actually a charcoal pencil. I looked it up. But it's hard charcoal, so it's kind of different. I want to put like just some marks here. God, I love this paper. It was out of stock forever, and it finally just came back into stock. But look at those wonderful marks. So this is going to be a fun challenge today to see if we can make something without blue. A seascape without blue. I'm up for it. Are you guys up for it? I think we can do it. So here we got 4 of the colors. I didn't put the moon glow down because I'm not sure if I'm going to use it. But I want to start with just a little bit of this Carbazzo Violet for the sky area. I think we need, let's add it in with that Titan buff. That should give us, this does have a lot of blue in it, so it maybe isn't going to be weird. Let's spritz down our paper a little bit, and let's just we'll just jump in there and start making some marks. Really the only way to do it. What if we added just a little bit of that? Ooh, that's pretty. That is the quinacridone burnt orange. So I'm only using the Daniel Smith secondary watercolor sticks today. Let's see if we can make something that's decent. I don't know. I don't even know how to put it. I'm gonna come in with a stylus and make some of our line marks through here. I think the best way to go about this, though, is just going to be to do a lot of layers. I really like that so far. What if I added just a little bit more of that purple in there? I might use some of the moon glow. I haven't decided yet. But I'm loving these 2 colors together. It's going to make some pretty fun colors. Ooh, that's really nice. What happens when we add the quinacridone with a little bit of the Titan buff? I think the Titan buff might be my star today. That's really pretty, though. Maybe just a little bit through here. I'll get a little crayon resist there. Nice. Okay. I think that's really nice. What do you guys think? Okay, I'm really liking this color. Let's add just a little more of the quinacridone orange. I already love this color, so. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Well, I love those marks. Those are fun. What I didn't want to happen is I didn't want this to get like completely purple, and I think we're kind of okay so far. Let's add a little bit more. I sort of like those swooshy marks. Maybe some green. Let's mix up a little bit of that undersea green, which is also, I think this is also one of those colors that's kind of iffy with a little bit of the green. It's maybe not. I'm gonna have to look it up. Oh, that's a pretty color. I like that. What do you think about that? I think I just want some green just right through here. This is like a seascape on Saturn. And I kind of wanted to put like, I've got this stamp out, and I kind of wanted to put like a little head right there, but I'm not sure. So we're going to leave that for now. come in with our scraper here and just do a little scrape through here and there. Just make some marks. Okay, so I'm going to take this stamp. I'm going to use some of the undersea green. I'll just kind of rub it on there. And then I'm also going to take some of the Carbazzo Violet and put that over top. I'm just going to let it mix together and see what we get. I think I just want it to come through here. And this is a stamp that I cut. It's one of my lino cuts stamps. Super fun and easy to make. Okay, let's see what we get. Oh, that's kind of fun. I might want to do like a little, this one little bit. I feel like I want it to just come through here a little bit more. That's nice. Okay, so let's put down just a little bit of water here. It's getting a little dry. And I'm just going to use some of the undersea green with a little bit of Titan Buff. I did look it up. The undersea green is not a fugitive color, so that's good to know. I want this to be a little bit more painterly through here. And I'm actually going to come in, let's get bolder. Just draw on it with the sticks, which is one of my favorite ways to make marks. I just love how it works on this paper. You can see it's still resisting. Still got good fun resist marks, but those marks are fabulous. Go back in with our scraper, our serrated metal rib that I got from Amazon, since I know you're going to ask. So these are really fun to use with sort of a wet. You can make some really fun marks with it. And this is getting very, very drawn on. But I love, like, remember we scraped up here? You can kind of see a little bit of those scraping marks coming through there. I really like this, but I think I'm going to add just a little bit of the moon glow through here. Can't not use it. It's such a cool color. I think that really did something. Let's see if we can. I want it to be. I didn't want to cover all of that up, but I really wanted to give that feeling of moving back in the space. So I mixed some of the undersea green with the quinacridone. You might need a little bit more. The quinacridone burnt orange. It's giving like this really wonderful color that I think needs to come through here. This might be a very quick video today because I kind of did this really fast. That's okay. Ooh, I like that. I like how that quinacridone burnt orange is layering over that green, even though it has green in it. Like, again, I don't want to start making, my goal is to make it kind of flow backwards. Okay, I'm going to let this dry and see what happens. Okay, so I'm just going to add just a little skosh of this moon glow. It's very transparent. And you know what? If it's going to fade, it'll just fade over the colors that are already there. I like it sort of mixed with that because it gives it this sort of plum color. And plus, we can do a little experiment. We can experiment and see, like, how long it takes for it to disappear. I'll leave this one out and we'll see how long it takes to disappear. That'll be a good experiment, I think. Okay, so I'm just going to add some little highlights through here of the Titan Buff, just a little bit. I'm not sure if it's doing much. It feels like it needed it, but then I'm kind of like, I don't know. I don't know if I like it. I don't think I like it. Okay, so I got rid of most of it through here. I'm going to leave it right through there. It doesn't really bother me, but it just wasn't. I thought it would be good, and it's just very flat for color. Let's put a mat on this and see how it looks. Okay, here it is done. I like it. I like it. I think it was a good idea to add in the resist marks because it brings in a lot of texture through here and a little bit of light, so it's not so uh, dark. I did preserve white spaces. I'm very proud of myself. I love the sky. Like, I think that looks really cool. I like that little bit of brush mark through there. Happy accident. And I kind of like the purple. It kind of pushes everything back. Feels like a sunset, maybe. Not intentionally, but when you don't have blue, you work with what you have. I love the stamp. I think that added just some really fun, like abstract coastal kind of feel to it. Um, so I like the lines through here. I like the purple. Overall, I'm very happy with this. I might move it over just a little bit to like there. But yeah, I think the set is really fun. I like the colors that I created um, from the Daniel Smith secondary mixing set. I think the quinacridone burnt orange is a really fabulous color. And it mixed really well with the carbazole purple and the undersea green both. I didn't use any black. I didn't use any white. We didn't use any blue. And we still managed to come up with a fun, interesting painting. Actually, I really like it. Okay, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you ever limit your palette to just certain colors? Would you try these colors? Is it too pastel? What would you do differently? Let me know your thoughts. Um, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will be back next Tuesday with another video. No video on Saturday. I got stuff to do. I can't paint on Saturday. Boo. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys next week. Have a good weekend. Bye.